Hello everybody, what is up? Today I am starting a new series of sorts, a Minecraft series. I had the idea to do this for a long time, I'm just now getting to it. Right off the bat, I have not played the game since the new update that added the stuff you're seeing in the background, so I don't know if we're going to run into any of that, but if we do, I know almost nothing, so that'll be like a new experience for me. Yeah, it's just gonna be, this is gonna be a survival series. It's gonna likely be, actually, you know what, I can explain this as I get into the world. So confession, I don't know what to name the world, but I'm kinda gonna name it based off, I'm gonna name it based off the channel, I guess. So I'll just call it Death World, how about that? If I can spell. Alright, that was a struggle. I'm not gonna touch any of the other settings. We're just gonna jump in. Well, isn't this quite the spawn, huh? You couldn't have dropped me in a forest or a plains biome, you had to drop me in an actual desert. I didn't think you could spawn in the desert anymore when you first start a world. I guess that's wrong. As it turns out, that can still happen. But as I was saying earlier, this is going to be a survival world series, and it's essentially just gonna be like a long form. I don't have any plans to like quit playing once I've beat the game or anything. This is just gonna be like a long-running survival world that hopefully goes on for several years. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Now, one of the first things I want to do is find a village. Alright, so it looks like we may have some luck. I don't see a village just yet. We are in the biomes that they can spawn in, of course, but I'm looking for wood. Mainly, and not just these dead bushes, these are sticks. I need actual wood, and right here is where we can find some. I want to find a village, because I honestly like the company, and villagers, as it turns out, are pretty useful. They used to not necessarily be all that useful, but over the years they've gotten quite a bit more. This tree's like kind of in the river biome, so it's got this unnatural green look, green leaves. Now, preferably, I wouldn't like to live in a savanna village. I swear it's not for any reason whatsoever. But if we're being realistic here, the savanna villages look the ugliest, and it's understandable, kind of based on what it's supposed to be. It wouldn't be the nicest to live in. It's kind of one of the lamest looking villages. Again, not trying to you know, sound mean or anything. I get that they live in a savanna, but somehow even the desert villages look better. If I have to live in a savanna village, I guess I will. Although, I wouldn't like to. Oh! You know what? I don't even have to worry about that, because there's a plains village right there. So we've already... I guess the wool for a bed doesn't really matter anymore, because we found ourselves the village. Oh, and it's quite a big one too, it looks like. I see a blacksmith building. We could have some good equipment already. Alrighty, let's see what we have in here. Okay, not the best, admittedly. Kind of not the best. But I mean, I'll take the iron sword, of course. And the bread, and I guess the gold stuff. So now what I'm probably gonna do is find a place to kind of build nearby, and I'm kind of thinking right here. I gotta warn you guys, I am not the best builder in the world. I'm actually quite the opposite. I kind of suck at building, so I'm not gonna make any promises. If it looks bad, I apologize. I'm not a very good builder, but I'll still try. Right off the bat, I do want to take advantage of the birchwood here. Birchwood is some of my favorite. I'm kind of I feel like an old head when it comes to the wood and stuff here. I don't necessarily care for any of the new wood in Minecraft. I do like the classics, and I think my most favorite is still oak wood, which I know that sounds very basic, But I think birchwood also comes in as a second, maybe. I feel like sprucewood is overrated. That's my opinion. There's definitely not as many wood. Hey, watch out, man. There's not very many wood variants I feel like look as good as spruce, but like, I'm just not necessarily a sprucewood fan. I know a lot of people are. I'm not one of those people. Oh, they added the baby salmon, like the different salmon sizes. That's something I've always wanted them to add to Java. So what I'm thinking here, I'm thinking like maybe some sort of kind of walkway. It's never good when I free ball. Extend it just a little more. Dang, it's already turning to night. I don't necessarily have to worry, though. Let's green nitwit get out. I know this is his bed. Just let me have it for a single night. Or stand over me. Or put your crotch in my face, okay. Just keep talking to each other. Just keep talking to each other. And we'll cover it up like that. This, that. And, I mean, that should be good. If any of you have any suggestions for what you want to see in this Minecraft world, if you want me to do something, feel free to suggest, please, because I don't necessarily always have ideas, and you never know. You might have some idea that I've never thought of that could be really fun to try out. I already need to go get some more birch wood. Any saplings? Any saplings? Any of them? No? Really? There's no way. I guess not. Wow. You're telling me out of 3 birch trees, not a single birch sapling fell out. Yeah, okay. Sure. I don't want to destroy the birch tree right here. There's a bee hive under it. I gotta leave that tree untouched. What we're gonna try to do is get a sapling from these leaves here. And if we don't, then you know what? That's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a major bummer, actually. I bet you ate them, didn't you? Come on, just a single sapling. This is so unlucky. No way. Really, not a single birch sapling out of... Oh, I spoke too soon. We got one. We got one. This isn't very much wood to work with, so we're gonna probably have to bone mill that. I do want this house / base to be pretty spacious. That's what anyone would want, I'd imagine. A small house can feel cozy. I'm considering storage, though. Like, I want a big storage room. And I also want to be able to, like, put all sorts of crafting stations. Everything that I would essentially need in the house, so I'd have to run to different places. Everything's just there conveniently. It is now time to try to get... Oh, wait a minute, there's more of a forest over there. I didn't even realize. Never mind, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with birch trees, I don't think. And I didn't even realize there's some birch leaves over here still. You know, I would prefer to have birch trees close by. I would prefer that. So there's another sapling. Put that right there. I'm gonna take advantage of the tree that's over here. So the other day, I was playing a game called Comedy Night. You can actually talk with your mic in the game. And I got called a high-pitched Ben Shapiro. So I wanted to ask, do I have that much of a high-pitched voice that I kind of sound like him? And also, do I talk that fast? I really didn't think I did. If I do, then... damn. If I sound like him, damn. And once again, it is turning to nighttime. I don't know if I'm crazy or it just feels like time in Minecraft moves so incredibly fast. The daytime goes so fast and the nighttime takes its sweet time. Yeah, you're not sleeping tonight. You're not sleeping tonight. Ah, you know what I forgot to do? I was gonna make a skin based off my my YouTube channel profile picture. I totally forgot to do that. I'm definitely gonna do that after this. I can't believe I even forgot. And just like that, we are back on the hunt for some more birchwood. And also just like that, we're faced with the crisis of a birchwood shortage yet again. Thankfully, we do have quite a few bits of birch sapling here to place down. I'm not gonna place them down over here. I feel like that's a little too much effort for me to cross the river every time. I do want to get rid of all of this. It looks kind of bad. I'm just gonna plant these right along here. I swear if I get enough seeds to get some bone meal out of the composter and that farmer just picks it up, we're gonna have some serious beef. And it's not gonna taste good. It's gonna taste terrible. It's gonna taste rancid even. Here we go. And thankfully, he was over there going to meet with his villagers because it is the time of day for them to do so. This is only one piece of bone meal, unfortunately. I might just be better off letting the trees naturally grow themselves. Yeah. Living off of raw food, it's not very fun. It's not very fun. So what we want to do, we're just going to use these acacia planks to quickly cook up some food. I guess afterwards, maybe I'll consider exploring, seeing what's around the area. I already know that we do have a jungle to the... it's either north or south? It's either the north or south. About to turn night yet again. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll go ahead and steal their bed again. Nope, I do not think so. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna watch me sleep. Actually, I would prefer if he didn't watch me sleep. But you're not sleeping on this bed tonight. I know, I keep terrorizing you guys about it. Just let me stay, I'll repay in emeralds at some point. Obviously not. I don't think I want to... oh, alright, look at that. One of the trees have already grown. I do need an axe. Yo, I have a crazy theory. Hear me out. What if the Enderman and the Endermite... what if the Enderman specifically is a bug? Not like a glitch, I mean like an insect. Hear me out. You see, they don't like water. The water hurts them. It injures them. As it just so turns out, bugs also don't like the water. Bees in Minecraft, they definitely, of course, won't like the water, but insects in real life tend to not fare well when they're in water a lot of the time, right? To go even further with this, the Endermite, you could consider that a bug as well. And I would have to think it's related to the Enderman just because it's from the end, Ender. So, does that mean that the Enderman is technically a bug, is technically an insect? If so, then it is easily gotta be one of the freakiest bugs ever conceived of. This is the house design I have come up with. I know that I'm using all of the same wood. To be honest, I just wanted to get a house done quickly, so I'm just using one kind of wood. I decided to go for this where you look out to the windows, you can, the ceiling would be, you know, closer to you. I don't like houses that are just 3 blocks tall and it feels cramped. But I was kind of thinking of going for this almost in a mound look, where you're kind of in the ground or close to the ground. So that's why I kind of have this here, where the window is pretty much like ground level. And then I figured about making the ceiling closer to you and around the area. And not gonna lie, I think I like it. I think I like this. It would probably... no, I don't want to make an acacia door just in a birch building. That would be jarring. But I should probably put a door on my house. You know, that'd probably be a good idea. You know what, I could be using some of these saplings for the composter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure why I choose to go to the composter that's furthest away from where I live. We're just gonna go with it. And this shouldn't be enough, I would... And he's kind of already filled it up a bit. You're gonna have to back up, Search. There you go. Still... Oh, seed? Oh, we're close. Oh, wait a minute, I have these oak saplings. I didn't realize. I forgot. I'm such a genius. I also don't mind clearing out all the weeds here. I prefer none compared to some. Not to mention I can kind of get in the way of combat sometimes. If trying to punch dude, got grass in the way. We don't want to punch that dude though. At least maybe not yet. I've never made an iron farm before, actually. Maybe that's something I could consider. But I just have not done that. Because I've never really needed to, but... You know, it could be something new to try in this playthrough. Let me go take care of this real quick. I didn't see the freaking leaves left over here. This is almost as bad as a floating tree. If not, this might be worse looking. Alright, much better. We can finally make that door. Also, I've always liked my doors this way. I feel like most people place it like this. I'm not as much of a fan of that. I'm not sure why I prefer this more. I just do. I feel like that was the vanilla way of placing doors down, and it's just stuck with me ever since. I didn't want to go for like a normal fence. I figured doing this would give me the benefits of a fence, and also I could just run into this area from the side. When I hear this Minecraft song, I think of like a town. I'm not sure where I got that from, either. That's just always what I've imagined. Like, you could even say, like, strolling into this village here, this song would play, or this is one of the songs I would play. I think of an older Minecraft village, though, when I think of that. Regardless, the feeling's still there. You will never believe what it is again. Sunset, which means it's about to be nighttime, isn't that right? I've had ideas about taking over this village, like kind of making my own sort of kingdom in this playthrough. And essentially forcing the villagers to obey me, which they're not going to, but we're just gonna pretend that they would. You know what, if he tries to come in here... Oh shoot, I didn't do it in time. I was gonna try to put another door down, so he has to go through, like, more effort to get to his bed that he's not going to sleep in tonight. I'm the one sleeping in it, not you. And there it is. I think I'm just gonna leave the house like this for now. There is a bit of a risk with this being glass. Oh well. I'll just do that later. I've kind of spent, like, almost an hour working on this house. I want a break. I'll make myself my own bed, though. And you know what I want to do? I want to explore. That's what I'm gonna do. Before we do that, I think we need to upgrade our equipment. We're not gonna make it very far with wooden materials. You know, there's like no mountains around us. I'm not even sure what direction we should go. I guess we'll go north. Let me set my spawn first, though, just in case I die. I don't want to have to try to make the journey here. We're in a very flat area, it feels like. Here's an egg right here. Oh, I almost swung on you. You got very lucky. If we do lose our spawn point, and we do die, I suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Look at that, there's some clownfish right there. I think this is a spawn point right here. All we would have to do is just travel south, and there's no way we don't run into our house. I wonder if my village is my village. I mean, I do claim it as my village now, but I wonder if my house is close enough to the village to really be considered a part of it, as if, like, villagers can try to sleep in my house. Which I prefer they don't. It's not the end of the world if they do, but I'm probably gonna kick them out if they try to do that. We do have access to sea pickles and stuff, which is pretty cool. I feel like I never get the opportunity to get these kind of things when I've played other survival worlds. I've had trouble finding these kind of oceans. It is quite desolate out here. I can't believe, again, I cannot believe they try to spawn me here. I always think of it like this. Imagine if that's a player playing for the very first time, and they spawn in a desert, and this is absolutely the only site that they see for, like, hundreds and hundreds of blocks. They'd feel pretty discouraged, I feel like. Or if they, like, you know, looked up a playthrough of how to play the game, and they see everyone else starting off in a forest, or anything like that, they might think they got, like, scammed or something. That, you know, their first experience is just ruined. I don't know, maybe I think into it too much. Oh, would you look at that? There is a Savannah village after all. Watch it be bigger and better than, you know, my village. I'm going to potentially roleplay as a pillager here and, you know, just steal anything I feel like taking for myself. You know, I'll take these. Some armor of sorts. Let's see, what's in here? You can keep that. I'll let you guys have that. Some melons. I'll take one of these. I know you guys need your melons. I'm just gonna take them for myself. Take one of them for myself, just so I can replant some melons for myself. Take the bread. I'll take more bread. I'll take torches. That's something I didn't even think about. I need torches in my house. I've got 2 church buildings right here. 2 clerics. Could work there. Oh, I'll take the bucket, actually. I will be taking that. And that's pretty much the village. I'm gonna go ahead and... well, we're gonna put that back in our hotbar, but we're gonna take this bucket of water. And we're going... yeah, they won't notice that. I'm just gonna use this for myself. In the event that we need to climb up mountains or almost fall to our death, we can just save ourselves with a quick little water bucket now. There's some lava too, you know what? That will be useful for getting obsidian on the surface. And that would be pretty cool. So you know it's a little humorous. I'm trying to find my way back home, and I'm not saying I'm lost yet. I'm probably not. But I thought I would have ran into where I live by now. You know what? I think it's over here, actually. It probably is. Isn't this a rare jungle biome over here? It's like Jungle Edge or something? Sparse jungle. I think they might have gotten rid of that biome I was just talking about. I guess there is more mountainous terrain over here. I was talking about how flat it was where I set base at. This area is a little more mountainous. Oh, and there's... it's turning to night though, but I kind of do want to get a little bit of coal here. Here, let's play a little game. How long can I survive out in the wilderness in the middle of the night while creatures are spawning and that sort? Oh, it's a dog. It's the new like skins for the dogs. I'm not used to that. I do want to take this pumpkin too. I'll take 3. And I think I'm going the right way. I think... okay, we are going the right way. It wasn't disaster after all. I'm pretty vulnerable. I don't have a shield yet. I'll feel a lot more comfortable once I have that shield. I've got an idea real quick. I got an idea. Cat, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Just like that. Come here. You should tame into a cat. There we go. We almost didn't get it, but we got it. No, we'll go ahead and sleep in our own house. Oh, you know what? I think I might need those windows right about now. That skeleton is totally gonna not be happy if he sees me. I almost fumbled it right there. Okay, I think we're fine. I think a creeper can also see through... oh, nice. I think a creeper can also see through this and try to blow up, so I do probably need to get some... oh god, some windows. Pretty soon. But you know what? It's fine for now. We lived. Alright, I'm going after this guy. Because I don't want him sitting over here. If you don't know, we are playing normal mode. Hard mode is quite literally hard. I don't feel like stressing that much, but easy mode feels incredibly easy. So normal is like kind of the perfect balance. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the video here. We had our first episode, we built this base. We managed to build a base. It's okay to me. I already feel kind of comfortable in it. I know it's not the most prettiest looking, but it'll do for now. And we even managed to get ourselves a cat in the process, which is something that I was not expecting to do. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you have any ideas for what you want to see next, let me know in the comments. And without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.